Well, morning folks, welcome back to Rob's allotment plot, or allotment channel, but we're in the back garden. Time for the hanging baskets. I'll just show you what I've got. Now, this is the compost. Never used it before, never even seen it before. And this is Westland container and basket planting mix, peat 3. It's the only one I could get, so we'll see how it goes. And there's Buddy trying to chase the pigeons, because I don't know if you can see on those bird feeders all the young starlings on the fence. There's quite a few of them, too many in fact, but dear lady wife likes seeing them in the garden. So anyway, so we'll come back here. Now there's some petunias I'm going to be putting in. They're double pirouette. Well, anyway, pirouette. There's one odd one in there. Saying that's a compost. That's my basket. And then that's multi-purpose, all-purpose, slow release. I've got some Osmocote as well. So but this, as I say, it looks, looks a bit, I don't know what to make on it, a bit wet, it is, a bit damp. So but anyway, that's those plants that I've got. And then there's some more. There's some more petunia. They're gone a bit leggy, but I'll soon sort them out. And here you can see lobelia, petunia, geraniums, fuchsias. And then under there, more petunias and some begonias and more petunias. And then along here is the cobra beans, a few blanks which I've double sowed again this morning for the first time, so they should catch and germinate, I hope. And then along here we have more plants, marigolds, petunias, begonias, petunias, lobelia, verbena, more petunia, marigolds, and more petunias, and then another tray of beans. Only one of those there didn't germinate, and then that one there, which I don't know what's went wrong with that, might grow, but I'll put another one in anyway. Right, I will try and set you up so you can actually see what I'm doing with the basket. Right then folks, I can think you'll be able to see at that. Let's have a look. Right, so give us a bit of a mix up. Got where I put me side plates for the basket. I'll find them. Right, I think that will do for now. And then spoonful of that. And this Osmocote, I've never used it before. It's supposed to be like a pre-plant, so I won't put much in. Very similar. It might be a bit rich. do. Keep looking, see what I've done with the sides for my hanging basket. Oh, well, we'll find them. A bit of the mix. It's very windy today, so I do apologise. If you can see there, so we'll move it to just here. Just let me check. I'm sorry. Get my scoop. Not quite right. Let me put you up a bit. How's that? There we go. Right, and you fill it up just below the cutouts. A bit of a mess on that bit, doesn't matter. My dear lady wife, she's busy doing housework, you know. Not nice to say, is it? That word, them words. Are they in here? No. So, if anyone can see them, could you give me a shout? I don't know what I've done with them. Anyway, so we'll get a tray. And these. There we go. Right. I don't think you can actually see me very good there. But there we go. That's a nice plant. And put them in that way. And if I had the sides, I'm just going to stop the camera just a moment, folks. Right, found them. I had put them in a safe place so I wouldn't lose them in this pot. Like I say, when you get these, they're like gates. Put them on there, clip that in, and that's that. Right, then another one out. Say these are quite chuffed with these plants. These are looking good. If I can get them out of here. And I'm not going to be buying those container wise what everybody's on about. I've got enough cell trays to last me a lifetime without buying any more. There. And these are mixed, so I don't know what colour's going to end up where. Sometimes that's probably the best way. I find that if you try to do it too much of a pattern, it never works to how you want it. Make sure that's it. That one's not going in right. Oops, that's it. That's 3. The trouble is you don't have to use up a lot of plants now. You just think you've got a lot, but then when you start doing your baskets, I mean there's 6 just around the edge, and I put in maybe 4 or 5 on the top as well, because I like them to look nice. That's that one. And then we've got football tomorrow, Sunday. It'll be a very interesting Sunday afternoon for us here in UK with the Premier League, especially a few of the teams. Don't want them bits of grass in there. That's that one there. Whoops. That one there. That's the last one. Coming up now. So you can see the roots on them, they're lovely roots. And no, I'm not using mycorrhizal fungi because it's upstairs in the attic. I'm not going up to get it. But it seems everybody now is calling mycorrhizal fungi the secret wonder. Anyway, right, so that's that. Now you don't need to see me top it up. So give me a minute, I'll turn you off and then turn you back on. Right, we have now got the director here on the camera. So hopefully you'll be able to see better.
I have my rolling pin handy, you know, ready to give a smack.
Right, anyway, look, here's one petunia, which has got a dead flower on.
Just come into that.
You see that?
See that? Dead flower.
Right, so people deadhead by going like so. That is not correct.
Oh.
Deadhead, you cut the seed head off.
Oh. I have to remember that.
All the energy is going into the seed and not the plant.
Can we look at? Can you hold that seed thing up so
You
we
won't
can see
see
what we're talking
really.
about?
The people
Oh
will know.
right, it's taking the flower
Because
out,
yeah,
and that's
because
the
that'll
bit
take
that's
energy
staining in.
and make the seed pod thick grow,
Okay.
which you don't want. So put one in the middle-ish. My middle is probably somebody else's left, but there you go. And then here's another one here. Again with a dead flower on it.
See what you're cutting.
Underneath,
Oh,
look.
keep still.
See?
Right, yeah.
Well, that's it, and that's deadheading to me the right way.
Okay.
Now, when you're doing your hanging baskets and you're doing the top, you don't want the plants to grow up, because there's a clue in the name what these baskets are. Hanging. So you put, let's see where I am, so I'll be more than the same. I'll do it here. So you put them at an angle, like
Tilting.
so.
I gotcha. Yeah.
So then, the natural gravitation, and we're growing.
Don't the roots though gather and pull it up right again towards
Nope.
the light? No.
Because that will grow, so it'll flow over
Okay.
down.
Well, that's what you hope.
That's what I hope. So I'll do these, and then we'll leave it at that, because you don't want to watch me doing loads of plants or baskets. Else by the time I'm done, it'll be tomorrow morning, and you'll be asleep. No doubt some people will be asleep halfway through, but
Some people probably ain't even up yet, 'cause it's only it's just about 20 to 12. If you've been out clubbing, you ain't gonna get up till 2.
people, not all people are like you.
I've just threw out all my high heels from when we used to go clubbing. I just sorted them out for age concern. I can't see an elderly person dancing around in my high heels. But the young ones go in, don't they, sometimes? For bits.
Some people don't know what age concern is, June. It's you know, if they're from overseas.
Yeah.
It's a
I might
charity
actually
shop.
distribute it between Age Concern and Loros, to be honest with you. So Loros is two doors down from it. Let's have a look, see what you're doing around here. So you put them in at an angle.
At an angle, mind that pot, you don't fall over, break your neck, and I'll have to claim on the insurance.
You have to do your own dinner.
Well, I won't need to. With all the insurance money, I'll get a chef. Right, so that is that.
Right, just show what we're going to do with these down here that look bedraggled. Because we both was astounded with something on this. These
right.
are all what? Flower.
These are petunias.
That's it. And what we do is
what I do.
Yeah.
Right,
I learnt this though, didn't I? What I call the hard way. I just chopped some off from last year. From
right. Get one out.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let me just come round. So you get one out.
That is so leggy.
Yeah, and it's leggy.
That is the main growing.
Okay.
So, where's me?
This is a little trick for everyone to get some more plants as well.
That will come off there.
So we took that off.
That one will come off there.
It's just tidying it out.
That will come off there.
Don't overdo it.
And that will be planted. And then all the will come out the sides.
Right.
So I will do one complete hanging basket of
With those. And then these.
And then I can show you.
What are you going to do with the leftovers?
I'm going to bin them, but it's up to you.
I know what I'm going to do because
She's gonna
I
put
did
them
it last year.
Water.
Right. What I did was last year, in fact, I've got one sitting in here quietly growing. Last year, that same flower type thing, what is it called, Robert? What's it called? What's the flower?
I don't know what that is.
No, what's the flowers you're doing there?
Petunias.
The petunias. Right, this is a petunia from last year and it was leggy. And Rob was going to throw it out. So what I did was cut it down, cut the roots off, and I stood it in water. I don't know if you can see. I stood it in water and it shoot. I just stood it in an ordinary drinking glass on the kitchen window and left it for about 6 to 8 weeks. I just left it there, kept topping the water up, making sure there was no mouldy, gooey, glungy stuff in it, like you get in roses in your vase. And it rooted. And now it's a nice little plant all of its own. And I did something similar last year with what Rob has just done. So he's just cut off all these things that Rob wants to... They look half dead. Let me just pull it out here. Right, and they look half dead here, right? They don't look like anything, do they? And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put them, I'm going to cut it down a bit more, because it's rather a big one, that. Just take the flower off the top, cut it all down, and then I'm going to stick it in water, in a glass, in the kitchen window. Nothing else in it, just water. And I'm just going to keep topping the water up as it needs it, and also making sure there's no mould or gungy stuff in it as the weeks go on. I don't know what you call it. Slime. And they should all root. And you can get a plant out of it. And the plants will flower. Hence that one I've just shown you. Because I did something similar last year and I had an abundance of them in our porch. They look lovely. There you go. You completed that now?
Yeah.
Right, that's it completed.
There you go. You can have that.
Right. This is my little thing that lights up. It gets the light
Onto there.
and it lights up at night. Get off the internet.
Get these, and if you do it right, so you can put them in your ears.
Because it's got water system here. Okay. It's got all the way around the fence. Let me just show you around the top of the house. Top of the duck, all the way around the fence. I think you sit on the top of the fence there. Okay. That's his water system. It goes all the way around the garden. It took a bit to do, but then he's got it plumbed in. Oops, it's got it plumbed. See the black. Oops, hang on, let me just show you. The black bit goes all the way down there. Got a bit of a turn, and then it goes along there, and he's got it plumbed in to the outside tap with a digital timer on. That
Wi-Fi.
is Wi-Fi, so you can actually switch it on and off while you're on holiday with your phone. I think it was all very straightforward, wasn't it, Robert, when you found
Well,
it?
yeah, it was to set it up.
And there it is set up. This is Let me put.
God,
So,
do you not?
This is
Smart.
the hose
That goes
for
to
hand
mind you.
watering, right? Okay. The main panel, this panel here, obviously that's the hose for the main watering, hand watering, and that here is your digital box and everything, and that goes into the watering system along the floor there. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, it goes up, and then he gets little offshoots like this here. If I can just get it in the screen for you. Little offshoots from that pipe that go in to his hanging baskets. Can you see it coming down? Right, and each one of these, can you just take them out again, Robert? Each one of these have got the little watery bits on.
Yeah, and if you stick them in your ears using a
Shut
stethoscope, you
up.
can wash your ears.
Well, I could have my do with my ears de-wax at the minute, so
Put it in
kind of
that
horrible.
way.
Yeah.
There you go.
And so if you leave your taps on permanent, leave the tap on permanently, and then all you do is you change the dials. So, you know, you can leave your dials on in a certain way, and then he can go to his phone while we're on holiday, and he literally turns the water on and off. And it waters the hanging baskets while we're away. So he's got that one there, so if you can see the hosing now, well, it runs all the way along the garden. It's a bit of a performance, but once it's set up, and you've got a nice small garden and you're going on holiday, it's not such a problem. And you can also run it down the baseline there. He's just happened to do it up there because it's easy to run off little tubes from the main water channel, the main water one there, and he's ran these little, I don't know if you can see the little tube that comes out here, that comes out and goes along this thing where he's going to hang his plant. So that's the steel for the plant, and then there is the thing going down, and there's one there. He's got another one which against the line. Let me just unhook this. Get this out of the way. It's just always this. Right, there's the other one. So he's got two on the one wiry system that comes out the main thing. And you can pop them in all the way along. You get a little kit and you just pop them into the big main wire and all the way down here for that. So whether anyone wants to have a go at that, I mean, it seems a lot of work, but he enjoyed doing it, didn't you, Robert?
Yeah.
And he's also planted, was this about 2 weeks ago, these lettuce?
Oh, a while back now.
Well, you sowed them upstairs, didn't you? And got little shoots, and you put them in there.
What are you eating? That's a bloody rose off me watering can. Come here.
That's the puppy. He's already in trouble. And he's only been out 5 minutes. So that's a period of 2 weeks. So and we like to eat them young. So I tend to, if I've instead of keep wanting to buy lettuce from the shop, I perhaps get one that young, and it's lovely, just like that, on a sandwich, ham and a bit of mud. This is the rose. I don't know if you can see. I'll just turn it to the camera. He's bitten it. And this is innocence. And he's not got a care in the world. What you done? What you done? What you done? Yeah, you know you've been up to something. Right, so...
Let me carrots.
Tiny little carrots are here. You can see them, guys. Very tiny. If I put my finger on, you get an idea how tiny they are. Was that from seed or from germination upstairs in the attic?
No,
okay.
I don't
So that's he's just put the seed in, and these are spring onions, which are coming along nicely. And I asked him why he sowed them in little bunches. Did you sow them from seeds as well?
Yeah.
Why do you sow them in bunches then, Rob? Because doesn't that make the actual white bulb small when it finally grows? You know, this bit here.
It's just easier than to all things.
Is it? Just easier. Oh, they're coming along nicely. This set at the end is really springing up. Spring onions. Right, okay.
Spring onions are springing.
Yeah, right.
You're just thinning these out a bit.
So I must go and put them plants that I've been talking about in the in the glass that I want
So
to
if you
stick
press
to.
the red button, then we'll catch folks later.
Right, okay, just want to say you to us?
No, not yet.
All right then. It looks like it's going to rain over your head. It's
Yeah,
really dark.
Well then, folks, I thought you just might like to see this. I'm just taking some petunias out. I thought, what's that? Lo and behold, look, I don't know, toad, frog, one of the two. God only knows how we got in there. So I will put him somewhere safe or out the dog's way and let him carry on and be happy.
Aw.
Right then, folks, I think I will wind it up now, so just show you what I've done. There's one, two, and we'll come round here. I've got loads still to go at. I've run out, I haven't got any white because I wanted to do some red and white for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, but never mind. So that's two. I've only done 4 up to now. I've been doing other jobs as well. So there's number 3. And mind all the toys and everything. I've got 3 cucumber plants in there. I need to. It was a bit cold this morning, so I've left them covered. And then there's that one. Right, give me a minute, mate, folks, and I'll turn you around. Excuse me. Right then, folks, so that's it. So long. I think this will be the longest video I've ever done. I do apologise if it's too long. Normally 10-15 minutes is about my lot. So obviously you've seen what I've done a bit today, and I will do the hanging baskets. I hope it's helped one or two of you on how I do them. Maybe you can pick up a few tips, who knows. Right, so on that I'm going to say thank you for all the new subscribers and the existing subscribers, and if you've not already yet subscribed, please consider doing so. I would appreciate it very much. Normally there's a little red button down on the right hand side, just press that and job done. Right, so on that note, I'll thank you all again for watching, and if you like it, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and then I'll see you on the next one. So until then, take care, look after yourselves, and most important, look after your loved ones. Cheers now, bye.